Hi everyone, Court here with Casino Fandango, coming to you again with our weekly video update. As always, I want to thank you for keeping up with us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and through the comments on our website. I enjoy hearing what your comments are, and hopefully you're enjoying the feedback I'm giving you when you're asking questions. Let's talk about what's really been going on lately, the virtual game here at Casino Fandango. Thousands of you have been playing it, and thousands of dollars have been given away. We had our latest second week virtual stay-at-home drawing, $1,000 winners. We had two $250 winners with Scott and Jackie. We had David and Tracy win $200, and Claudia won $100. So there's our winners for that $1,000 tournament for the week. We also had Todd win $25 Amazon gift card. We had Cheryl win 5-time point multiplier on any day she wants once we reopen. And Mary won $100 in free play. So lots of winners out there, but you got to play to win. And speaking of playing, next week is the last week of the game. So it starts on Monday, ends on Sunday, May 24th. So make sure you play next week because you can't win if you don't play. Also, next week, Wednesday, if you have a current Players Club account and a current email address on file, we're going to be sending you an email with a very short survey. This is a winning situation too, because I really need some information from you guys, and I'm going to win by having you tell me what you like most. You're going to win because anybody that takes the survey and participates and turns it into us, I'm going to give free play. So it's a win-win situation. We're both winners. That can't get any better than that, right? Okay, why are we standing here in Dukes? We're not on the casino floor as normal. There's a reason for that. The reason is, yesterday, the Gaming Control Board released information that is allowing us to open up restaurants in casinos on a certain basis. Now, we luckily have one restaurant that's going to be able to fit those requirements, and that's Dukes. I know you guys have been calling, trying to make reservations, texting me, emailing me, asking me when Dukes is going to be open again. Very, very soon, and we're going to get into that in a little detail in a second. Also, if you hear any funny noises while we're doing this video, it's because we're in Dukes and there's refrigeration going on and things happening in the background, so I apologize if you hear something funny. Now let's talk about these requirements. They said a restaurant can only be opened if you can get to it not accessed through the casino gaming floor. As you know, most casinos' restaurants are accessed through the casino gaming floor. All of ours are, except Dukes has a back entrance, and that's what we're going to use. So let me run you through this. If you're going to come into the casino and you're coming from the parking garage, you normally go through that big entrance. What you're going to do, there's going to be signage to help you. You're going to go towards that entrance, then you're going to go left down the sidewalk to the end of the building, and you're going to enter through our banquet ballroom entrance. There will be somebody there doing temperature checks. Anybody over 100 degrees, unfortunately, isn't going to be allowed in. And that's for your protection, for the other guests' protection, and for our team members' protection. Anyone that tests fine on their temperature and isn't over 100 degrees will then be allowed into the building, and you will be queued with marks on the floor every 6 feet to make sure we accommodate the proper social distancing. As you move up the queue, you will finally reach our host for Dukes. The host will then guide you into the restaurant and seat you. Again, appropriately socially distanced. Now, our bar itself will be open for cocktails, for wine, to be delivered where you're seating. But you can't stand or sit or dine at the bar per the governor's orders. So, you'll still be able to get your cocktail with your food, get your great glass of wine, but you just can't eat or stand at the bar. A couple other things that are going to be happening. There's some protocols, again, as I mentioned, that we have to make sure is in place. Anyone coming, per the governor's orders, has to make a reservation. I'll give you the number for that in just a second. But you got to make a reservation. So starting Monday, we'll be taking reservations because we're going to be opening, wait for it, next Friday at 4 o'clock. Friday the 22nd. We're going to open 4 to 9. Unfortunately, due to the current social distancing guidelines, we will not be having any happy hour available. We're going to have to look at redoing that, reopening that down the road when the social distancing guidelines get a little bit more lax. But we'll be open 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We'll have disposable menus, so it's the Duke's menu. And the reason I have to wait until next Friday is it's not just like a deli where you have some sliced meat and cheese and some condiments and lettuce, and you just put it together. Duke's is a complicated restaurant. You all know that. I haven't had produce, dairy, meat, anything in here for 2 months now. So I've got to take the time to get that in here. And I also have to take the time to train our staff that's been furloughed that's coming back. And that means they're going to have to go through some training processes. All of our staff will be wearing masks when they come back to work. And rest assured, all our staff is going to be going a thorough safety check when they come back to work too. They will have their temperatures taken. They will be asked the questions. And everyone will be given a wristband that shows our guests that all of our team members that have come back to work have been screened. So, let's review this. Next Friday, 4 o'clock, the phone number for the reservation is 775-886-1664. 775-886-1664. So you can start making reservations on Monday, and you can come back and dine in Duke's. I'll be here Friday. I'll make sure to be wearing my mask, seeing you guys next Friday. One last thing. Unfortunately, because we're a casino, when we reopen this restaurant, we can't turn on any of our gaming systems. So comps and using your points is not going to be allowed in this phase. When we can reopen the whole casino, you'll be allowed to use your points and comps in the future. But not at this time, I'm sorry for that. But you can come down, have that great Duke's meal, have that great glass of wine, say hi to me. I'm going to be here next Friday, that's for sure. Hope to see you too. As always, our hearts go out and our thanks go out to everybody that is doing their part, putting themselves in harm's way, making sure that we're secure and we're safe. So all of those medical people, all of those first responders, and even grocery store clerks, everybody else. So thanks again to everyone out there doing that for us. Meanwhile, you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully I'll see you next weekend at Duke's.